Becoming the greatest. What does it mean to be the greatest? To some, it means to become a record breaker, to run the fastest, jump the furthest, be the strongest, to do what no person has done before. Those who try to set these records will likely endure many years of struggle, hardship, and sacrifice, only to fall short of what they dreamt of. But those select few that do succeed in climbing that mountain will go on to make history, because not only will they have become the greatest, but they will have also made their mark on the world for decades to come. Or maybe they're just the fastest at crushing walnuts, I don't fucking know. In 1955, the first Guinness Book of Records was published. As you'd imagine, you need a lot of records to fill a whole book, but the writers found an ingenious solution. Every week they would get plastered on Irish beer. They would then hold drunken improv sessions and see what develops. This is where the name Guinness comes from. Yeah, that's not actually what happened, but it might as well have been, because the fact that some of these records even exist is just odd. And it's not because they're dangerous or even difficult, they're just very, very specific. Just about anything you can think of, Guinness probably has a record for it. Whether you want to learn about the world's oldest male or the world's oldest male stripper, they could probably tell you about both. And this made Guinness so popular that it is now, quote, the primary international authority on the cataloging of world records. So in that sense, they're kind of like the douchey jock at your local TV high school. Let's play a quick game. I'm going to show you a world record attempt and you've got to figure out what it is. Here's the first one. This is actually the most naked people on a roller coaster ride. Here's the next one. This guy eats 900 grams of airplane metal per day. Here's the last one. See, this is actually my Drax cosplay. And it's not like I have a problem with any of these records. I just have one question. Why? What drives people to do this? Well, it's always been a dream of mine to be the first person to swallow the tip of a DeWalt jackhammer. No the fuck it wasn't, but I get a plaque. Yeah, so did I, after losing my first youth soccer game. People are lighting themselves on fire and getting dragged by a horse for several hundred yards just to get a Guinness World Record. Yeah, see, we call that a bad idea. You know how many different variations of pulling a car there are? Way too fucking many. One dude pulled a car for 22 miles in 24 hours. Another pushed a car for 66 miles in 24 hours. This guy pulled a fire truck. There are records for pulling cars with your eyelids, teeth, beard, balls, hair, shoulder blades. Wait, what? Yeah, this guy pulled 7 cars by the testicles. And he didn't even get a record for it. I don't think he wanted one. He said he did it to improve his fertility. Yeah, I'll keep my balls, thank you. Guinness World Records, as the global authority on world records, takes extreme care in authenticating their records to maintain their legitimacy, which is why records like this one are possible. The fastest playthrough of Flight of the Bumblebee on the violin. What's he playing again? Oh, thanks, now I remember. The Chopin competition is one of the most prestigious piano competitions in the world, where skilled players from across the globe compete to be named the winner. As a fellow pianist myself, I am proud to say that they are getting fucking scams. They could have got more views by hitting the B note a couple hundred times. While many records are as mundane as that, others are so extreme that they've even ended in death. So Guinness has since taken steps to ensure the safety of its applicants. For example, voluntary sleep deprivation records are no longer kept by them, for fear that participants will suffer ill effects. Today, much safer records are attempted instead, such as stunt jumping. But it's not like every world record is extremely dangerous. Maybe you want to be the man that goes the longest without bathing, to which I'd say good luck with that. But the point is that there's so many records that haven't been created yet that there's probably a few anybody could accomplish, as long as they put their mind to it. And I realized with so many records ready to be set, what's stopping me from making one of them? Maybe I too can finally be the greatest at something. So I'm happy to announce that I will be the first person to willingly buy a Chevy Trax. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.